And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Washington Wrestle Talk podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, Mr. Mike Jolly, the, the heavy metal Jesus himself, the hard rock icon, the oddity of music. How are you? Thank you for, if you're listening tonight, thank you very much. I'm just setting up something real quick. Just setting something up on for the show here. Alright, we seem to be having everything in order here. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. We now have everything in order. We are now officially streaming live on YouTube. Of course, you can listen to the podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, excuse me, and a bunch of other places. Just do a search for the Washington Wrestle Talk podcast. You can also check out WashingtonWrestleTalk.com. And if you haven't already, become a patron on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/Washington Wrestle Talk. I do have to say hello to the brew crew of Levi Jeans, Leather Jacket Guy, Miss Elga Hall herself, Irish Jesus Paul, and of course, Unique Dominica, Interpola, Shania Wayne, Run and Joke, Tricky Troy, and of course, I do want to say hello to a couple of my patrons, of course, the anonymous patron, and of course, Mr. Hans Vanderkill, who was, and is still one of the people that have been reaching out to me for, the things that have been going on here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see that I'm holding my phone up. It's because I'm also not only streaming on YouTube, but I'm also live on the air on Spreaker. So I just want to give you guys a bit of a reasoning why I have been away for over a month now. So a lot has gone on in my life. A lot of good, a few good things, mostly some terrible, bad things that some of you know about. Of course, right after my last episode where I had the one, the only Ashley Graham as my guest, a few days later, a very dear friend of mine passed away. And some of you knew about this. His name was Jeremy Hubbard. Passed away at a very young age, was just a year younger than me at age 42. Huck was one of those guys that was larger than life. Always, anytime he saw me, he always had a big smile, gave me a big hug. We'd always talk about the Blazers, the Oregon Ducks, things like that. But the one thing that he always did was, and it was probably what caused, a lot of the problems that he had, was he liked to buy shots for everyone. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Huck is missed. His memorial service was the same weekend as the Session Girls event in Las Vegas that I'm pretty bummed out that I missed, but, because of Huck's memorial service, I had to be there. I really wish I could have gone and, met a lot of my previous guests. I know Sasha Steele was there. Of course, Mia Annabella was there. Would have been nice to see her again. Christy Etzold was there. It would be nice to see her. It would have been nice to see her again, though I may be seeing her in a couple weeks, give or take, if the situation here in Oregon and Washington clears up by then. And that's another thing. We've had probably some of the worst luck with weather over the past 2 weeks now. Labor Day, we had a violent windstorm, and it basically blew my air conditioner out of my window, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. And of course, this was a time when wildfires were starting, and it got to the point where just breathing the air here was toxic. As I last checked earlier today, we are still ranked number one, the worst in as far as air quality in the entire world. And I want to thank some people that have been reaching out to me, making sure I've been doing okay. Of course, Mr. D Wrestling Fan himself. I've been texting him every day, letting him know what the air quality index is like here, how it's been going here. I do want to thank Hans for keeping in touch with me. Michael Kapline in Pittsburgh told me he's got some friends that still live in Portland. I want to thank Lady Oyanka, who's been there with me the whole time, that I've been gone. I do also want to, if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. It's just been a whirlwind for me, but guess who's back? I am back. I hope you guys enjoyed the little video that I made, and I posted it on not only Twitter, but I also posted it on the official Instagram. And as well, people wonder why. I mean, because I'm doing this on YouTube for the very first time. The last time I tried to do something on YouTube, it broke it up into 15-minute increments of a podcast episode. But if you're seeing this on YouTube for the very first time, I'll have to show you why. Jada Silk, another person I got to thank, because she has been there with me for this whole ordeal here. The reason she named me the Heavy Metal Jesus was because of this. Because of my hair. This actually, if you're seeing, like I said, if you're seeing this on YouTube, this is actually a little over 2 years worth of growth right now. It's gotten pretty big, and I got a notification here. I have a new subscriber to my channel. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I hope you're watching. Thank you for everyone that's watching this right now on YouTube. Thank you to everyone that's listening to this on Spotify. Oh, it is Mike Price. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now you know what I look like, and so now you have a face with the voice. So, but I just finished watching up NXT, and I'm kind of not sold on it. I do like Finn Balor as the champion, Damian Priest as the North American champion, Breezango as the tag champs. Now that's pretty interesting. Though I did see one really great match with Shotzi Blackheart and Io Shirai tonight. Shotzi Blackheart proved that she has arrived. But enough about that. I'm still trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing. I don't even know what's going on. But, let me know what you guys think. You can always email me at WashingtonWrestleTalk.com or WashingtonWrestleTalk@gmail.com. Giants at Mariners has been postponed. I wonder if that's because of the whole thing up in Seattle with all the smoke and the fires. And of course, you got to talk about the Portland riots. I'm not going to say what I did. I wasn't part of either of those riots, on either side. I was just holding up a sign that just said, "I'm bored." But anyways, back to the task at hand. Christy Etzel is coming to Portland next week. And we are talking, I haven't talked to her in about a week now. I'm probably going to text her here, in the next couple of days. I figure tonight I would do the episode, because it's going to be my only day off between now and a week from next Friday. Yeah, I don't know what I got myself into. Yeah, maybe working 8 days straight. That's going to be fun. Yeah. And I have a notification on, Oyanka liked the video I posted on Instagram. Now, truth be told, the song that I used, on Instagram, when I made the video, that was actually Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance music when he was with New Japan, before he signed with the WWE. So glad y'all liked it. Okay, so ESPN keeps telling me that Giants at Mariners has been postponed. They've resumed. They postponed. They've resumed. They postponed. I've been invited to switch to Geico. Can you believe it? I gotta figure. I'm like I said, I'm still working on this YouTube thing. I'm gonna have to get in touch with Levi Jeans and Leather Jacket Guy. If you guys do not want to do like the Patreon or PayPal, of course PayPal is at WashingtonWrestleTalk@gmail.com, to help me keep the show going. I'm actually doing this off my webcam on my PC here. And I'm down in my basement, and you can see that there's boxes and crap behind me. This crap ain't mine. It's, somebody's... I don't know. I just don't know. But there is a way that you can super chat and, send people money that way. I'll have to get in touch. Wow. I'd like to see who is all here right now, if I could, and thank them all. Who is all here right now? Raise your hands. Pop into the chat room. Say hello. Fuck all. I don't know. This is like a new and exciting thing for me here. Doing YouTube. I mean, if you go back on my other YouTube, check out my other YouTube videos. I mostly did like vlogs and stuff. Like embarrassing the hell out of my mother on her birthday last year, which was real fun. But what I want to know is, guys, how are you holding up in the COVID crisis? I wonder if I know. I'm looking at the. I'm looking now. Can you guys hear me okay on YouTube? Just give me a heads up if you just give me a heads up, thumbs up, I don't care one way or another. Okay, thank you for Mike, for that. I wasn't sure because I don't have the microphone that I used to use for the show. It worked fine until I had, I believe it was Jolene Hex on the show, and for some reason it crapped out, and I tried to plug it in earlier tonight. It recognized on this computer as headphones, so, I